Okay. Bannock County is back in session from the executive session. We had two items of discussion. The first one was for a bill of sale on some equipment, emergency services equipment up on Kimport, correct? Kimport? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so the decision, or not the decision, the discussion was, is a bill of sale adequate for that equipment up there? And I believe that the consensus was that that is adequate. So we've asked Clerk Dixon to go get us an inventory and work with Adam at IT to prepare a bill of sale for the equipment up on that property. And then the second thing that was discussed regarding property was a few years ago, the commission had quitclaimed a building to the Family Services Alliance, or got quitclaimed to the
Idaho Housing,
and that was done by accident. It should have been quitclaimed to the Family Services Alliance.
No,
it should
we
stay,
should have retained.
It should stay with Bannock County, correct, sorry. A lot of stuff transpired. So anyway, the discussion was to have that quitclaim back to Bannock County. So we would need a motion on quitclaiming that the building that got done to Idaho Housing back to Bannock County.
I'd make that motion.
All right, we have a motion. Any further discussion on that?
Nope.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, with that, that takes us to the claims agenda. Any discussion? I think Christy had an item on that.
So I do have an invoice for United Way. It's $25,000 for the Kids First Coalition pilot program. We have not identified funding for that, so I wanted to give this to the board, ask if you would like to use county operations. We can pay for it out of, we don't really have a generic dues or donation line. So my proposal would be to take it out of miscellaneous expense, since this is a pilot program, and if it becomes a recurring item, we'll develop a line item for it. Funds to cover it would come out of potential litigation and the CCOG, or sorry, the grant match that includes payments to CCOG if they work on grants for us.
And this would be for this year? Or
We are
because we
paying-
did budget
Comes out.
in next year's budget?
It is not a part of the FY26 budget proposal, so this is to be paid right now. They have it marked as a 25-26 contribution. I'm not sure what those dates mean.
Okay.
In the budget, when we talked about it, we discussed this and being possible, since it's just a pilot for
1
this
year.
year, that we could pay it out of this year's funds, so we wouldn't have to budget for it for next year. And then if it becomes something that gets off its feet and continues on, then we would budget for it in subsequent years.
And that's what I was getting at, is because I thought we had said it would be one-time funds in next year's budget.
Well, that was
One-time funds this year,
Right.
but it
Because-
would cover for,
Okay.
yeah,
For 26.
For a
Yeah.
year, okay.
yeah.
I just wanted to clarify.
That was one of those things that we had funds this year that we could use, so we didn't have to budget for it out of next year's budget. So your recommendation is out of where?
county operations miscellaneous expense.
Okay.
And I'll code that, I need to code it. I just needed your approval and before I coded it.
Okay.
So I'd go ahead and add to my
Don't
motion
hand that back to
that
Christie so she can code that for you.
At that,
we specifically add this invoice to today's invoices.
Okay. With that, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And with that, we are adjourned for the day.